Welcome, everyone, to Pasadena, California, and the Rose Bowl in the shadow of the San Gabriel Mountains, Arroyo Seco, also home to the UCLA Bruins, and it just doesn't get much better than this. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. We'll put total leather and we'll get started. Coming out with it, it's Matthews. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Out of the stands early, and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Ready? Black 93 Wizard! Black 93 Wizard!
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Plows through the defense. And they're able to get him on the ground. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive areas.
Pulls it in. It's Robinson. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Going up top again. Scrambling away. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. He'll pull it down. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus there he goes. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Bruins have this offense rolling. Now from inside the red zone. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Give to the running back. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. 9th play of the drive coming up, and they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Absolute shame. Missed it. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Offense in a bunch formation. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got his man. Fighting off the defender. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And the Hurricanes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. And the Canes line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Bruins are in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Up-tempo for the offense. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the right. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand.
Yeah, and you could tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. This is one of those plays where he puts it on the money and you just try to make yards after the catch, but key word being after the catch.
Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Bruins with the 1st and 10.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that 1st down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
The Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. To the ground with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. To the air, it's Chadwick. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
And the Canes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The Hurricanes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. And the Bruins moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, what a play! It's intercepted. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38.
There is nothing better in football than when the big boys get their hands on the football. How about this defensive lineman, man? He had one last week, and he has another interception this week. Just a knack for finding the football and just an elite athlete. He's a wide receiver in a defensive lineman's body.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Unloads to the wideout. And his throw was incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the 1st down marker.
And, man, they sneaked the option in there on 3rd and long. And I don't know, was that a misread? Like, after you get the ball to your tailback, like, it was pretty well defended. They had the quarterback swallowed up. He got some yards, but now you're forced into a 4th down, and this might be a passing situation.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Miami!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Snagged out of the air.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows.
Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Bruins will hustle to the line.
Another big play for this offense, and I'll tell you, historically, on the best UCLA units offensively, whether they're throwing it, whether they're in the shotgun, whether they're going up-tempo or they're not, it's always so important to have balance. They've always had a guy they can turn around and hand the football off to keep defenses honest. This guy with his power and his speed, he really gives this offense a lot of flexibility.
He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Makes the grab. It's Thomas. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Iamaleava. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Gonna look downfield again. He's moving out of the pocket. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Slithers into space. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
The Canes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the... And it falls to the ground, incomplete.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And the Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. He's got an open man. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. And the Bruins in the hurry-up. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. It's good. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Robinson. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires it. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the point after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking for room. It's Fletcher. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Bruins will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. RPO complete to open the drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's second and long. Dropping back, it's Chadwick. Finds his man. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
Love the accuracy on that curl throw by the quarterback, putting it right in the numbers, right in the breadbasket of his wide receiver.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
You knew this first possession of the second half. It goes a long way deciding who's going to win this football game. It's tied, but this defense comes out. Great job setting up a third long, getting a stop, getting the ball right back to their offense to create some early momentum.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed.
Oh, he's got some space. The 20. And he finds his way out of bounds real close to the goal line there, knocking on the door. The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Touchdown, UCLA!
This offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box, the play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Safe completion on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bruins. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Boise State is in front. They've played awfully well today. And while there's no Kellen Moore out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 7 over UNLV. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Marion. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. That took nerves of steel to convert that 4th down on the road.
Oh, man, the crowd going nuts. A big-time opportunity in the 3rd quarter to create some momentum. Help them go crazy. Help them go nuts. But the offense does their job, quiets the crowd, gets the big 4th down conversion.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off.
There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
The screen, and watch out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Bruins want to move quickly.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Bruins come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Under fire. Throws for the tight end. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. And the Bruins send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Going right to work up top. That's caught. It's Daniels. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Final play of the quarter coming. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen.
21, Miami, 7.
So we open the final period with a third down play. The corners are walked up tight. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks into the open. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, going to hit it, and right now he's doing some damage on this defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They'll bring him down at the 15-yard line as he made some hay after picking off that pass. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. Knocked down in the 26 after ripping off 10 there. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Bruins want to pick up the tempo.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll start this drive from the 42. Looking to throw on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under him down the sideline. And he holds it in at the 25.
The only way they were getting back in this game is if they did that. Great job. Huge explosive play by this offense. We need multiple scores. Got to keep the hammer down, but great job making the explosive.
That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Touchdown, Canes! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Well, he's a matchup nightmare because of his size and his speed. It's so difficult for defenses to defend this guy. Nice job there working the post route. Really accurate throw, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Now, last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time. Getting hit as he's trying to throw the football, you've got to protect your quarterback.
Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Fletcher. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. The Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. The Canes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Chadwick. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Turning it on. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a two-point conversion.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive for the 25. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
Makes a connection. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. To the air on first down. They're setting up the screen. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. What a helpless feeling for this defense to commit that penalty and pretty much end the game. And the Bruins will try to run out the clock in the final minute. Throws to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
And, man, that's a little frustrating. I like the job by the quarterback. Get the ball out. Let your receiver make the play. But just understand when the play's over. Like, I'm not going to cut that back up. I want to get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible.
Here's the heat. Makes the catch. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock, and it will be your friend. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes.
done. Great job by this offense. And because of the score and the time, you kick the extra point because you're going to make them go down the field, have to score, and get a two-point conversion to tie this football game. Great drive by this offense.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Makes the grab in the end zone for the two as they extend the lead.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Dropping back, it's Chadwick. He's taking a deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. He's going up top here late in the game.
I think at this time you just have to throw caution to the wind. You're down by a lot. You're deep in your own end late, so you're just going to be throwing it. The defense knows it. They're pinning their ears back. You're going to have to get rid of it early. Someone is going to have to step up and make a play, and that's going to have to happen a couple of different times if you're going to win this game.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up. You feel.
They got him for a sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
After being stopped. 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, putting at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.